And then one more thing. Paul Heyman, now that we put him over at the top of the program, did you watch his promo?
I did not. I actually missed the second half of the show.
Okay, well, in that case, you may believe that I'm exaggerating here, but I think Paul was jet lagged. I think I always love his shit, but this wasn't it, dog. But at the same time, he was there with nothing to do, no one to confront him, no big statement to make that furthers along the stories, and he just had to kind of go out and wing it. But his whole promo was today is Roman Reigns Day because it's the release of the WWE 2K25 video game. Now wait till the show is over to start playing it, and then that's what he was repeating over and over. The WWE 2K25 video game, and they got the blurb on the screen, so it's blatant commercial that the people are not really that into. And he tried then to start doing a promo that some people have problems with Roman, and one is my friend CM Punk, and they started chanting for Punk. But it's not CM Punk Day, nor will it ever be Seth Rollins Day. And then they sang that the tune. Whoa, I goddamn. And of course, Paul said, I hate that song. And then he plugged the video game again. And then he told him Roman Reigns is going to be, where are they next week, Brian? In Bologna?
I missed what they said. You keep saying that, so I'm a figure they mean Bologna, yes.
Oh, that's where it is, Bologna. And the people then started booing because he's just told them Roman's not here tonight, but he's going to be in another country next week. And they start booing. And he says, oh, get a ticket on Cheapo Airlines. And then did you hear the controversy concerning the line that was cut out of his promo when it aired on TV over here?
No, I don't know anything about this.
They were in Barcelona, so the show was actually happening before its time slot here, right? So it aired in its normal time slot, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern, or 8 to 11 p.m. Eastern on Friday night, but it had happened in the afternoon. And apparently what Paul said was, because they're in Spain there and they're in Italy next week. And Paul said, oh, you get a ticket on Cheapo Airlines and fly over there. What? It's not like Mussolini is standing guard at the border and won't let you across. And for some reason, I don't know, maybe they were just 7 seconds long on time. That line did not air on Friday night on the USA Network. There was a crowd shot and then a transition to the next line. So anyway, and then he said, next week you can say anything you want to say to Roman Reigns' face, and he left. So it was Paul. So, I mean, it wasn't painfully bad, but it was good for a little amusing antidote there. But it wasn't his normal oratory because he didn't have much to fucking do. I'm sure on camera, I'm sure he was just running around a little busy beaver backstage.
Well, that's WWE Smackdown. And of course, with Paul Heyman in Europe, there's probably a lot of shopping, a lot of seeing what the latest fashion trends are, trying on new suits. But perhaps he looked at some of these unique and fresh European fashions, and he said, I wish I knew someone who I could work with to bring some of these home and sell them to the world.
He's always looking for a money-making opportunity. He's very capitalistic like that, is Paul Heyman. Always trying to get the angle. He could be over there, where we're in Barcelona, Spain. He could be over there at the Matador's Big and Tall store, where they can fit the biggest bull, no matter how wide his ass or horns may be. And he may say, you know, I could market and merchandise this brand all across the world to all of the giant, corpulent, overweight, fat people with a body mass index of 50 and over, if only had the platform. Brian, do you think that's a question he was asking himself as he wallowed in the tent maker's material, having his custom-made Spanish suit tailored to his specifications?
It could have been. It could have been.
Well, now we know the platform. It's too bad he doesn't listen to the program, although probably secretly he does. If he'd gone to Shopify and said, hey, let's take these voluminous, massive circus tent-like clothes for people who look like they've been floating in the river for 3 days. Just as an example, it could be any product or service. And let's put it on a worldwide platform. And let's have the number one checkout on the planet, the number one company. Nobody does selling better than Shopify. Let's partner up with Shopify and let them make this dream become a reality. And then Paul wouldn't have to go to Barcelona and Bologna and Maine to Spain on a choo-choo train. He could sit right in his giant custom-made, overstuffed, over-wide easy chair in his home, watch his Alfred Hitchcock DVDs, and rake the money in, because that's what he'd be hearing all the time. Ching, 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 without him even lifting a finger. And at his age and at his weight, gravity has taken over, and it's so hard to lift fingers. But nothing's hard with Shopify, folks. It's as easy as can be. It's a box of fluffy ducks. It's like farting through silk. They're going to set you up with the number one checkout on the planet if you're into growing your business. They're going to give you the commerce platform that's ready to sell wherever your customers are. They're going to keep track of everything, and you're going to get the money, and you're going to get the fame, and you're going to get the fortune, and then you're going to get the bill. But right now, it's not going to be much, because they want you to want them. And that's why we can right now, folks,
offer you a cheap trick.
That's exactly right. Without fear of contradiction, we can offer you the cheapest trick that you will ever turn. I guarantee you, I won't even go into the prices of potential prostitutes these days. It's even worse than the normal rate of inflation. No. But folks, this cheap trick is only $1 a month. It's a trial period at shopify.com/JCE, all in lowercase, by the way, because that's where you go and they say, we're going to do such a good job for you that we will do this for $1 a month as a trial period and see if you like it. And if you like us and we like you, and if you like pina coladas, whatever you like.
Not bad.
It's going to be all together. You can go to shopify.com/JCE to get that $1 a month trial period and upgrade your selling today. Get with the big boys. Don't try to do this on MyTV or WebSpace or whatever that antiquated technology is. These people, they've got big time computer operators there standing by, ready to sell all your shit to everybody that's got access to it. Just like that. Boom goes the dynamite. Ding goes the selling. And zing go the strings of your heart. You can even make enough money if you're saving for that special girl. You can even make enough money to finally get married and put a down payment on a house with a picket fence and a swing in the tree and squirrels and birds. And you can have a little kid, and the kid will get in the swing. And then he'll swing, and he'll swing, and he'll swing, and then he'll fall and break his leg.
Okay.
And then you can call one of our other sponsors, Stephen P.
No,
News.
again, let's not talk. The story, we were doing so well. That was the best you have ever done. I can't even speak.
That's the best of Lorna Doone.
Listen, let's get away from Lorna Doone.
Let's listen. Oh, listen to the music.
Let's talk about everyone out there, the listeners, Mr. and Mrs. America, who have your products and you want to sell them. You need the right support. And let's say it firmly here at the end. Right, Jim? You can get it from Shopify. Jim, tell everyone one more time with professionalism where they can get it.
Yes, with professionalism, you can professionally go to shopify.com/JCE. Can you imagine If Colonel Sanders
Nope, you can
had
stop now.
Shopify,
Nope.
he wouldn't have had to put that pressure cooker in the trunk of his car and drive around as a senior citizen cussing people.
I guess you may that is a possible option that could have happened, a possible outcome.
Yes.
But no.
Well, I only deal in facts and learned supposition.
Axiom.
Never in complete axioms.
Once again, Shopify, shopify.com/JCE.